This rich kid who just got into Harvard suddenly decided to become a homeless wanderer. He destroyed all documents that could prove his identity, donated all his savings to charity, then drove off to begin a journey without borders, until 2 years later, a hunter in the forest found an abandoned bus and discovered his body inside. In his weathered notebook, the pieces of his legendary life were found. After the man drove to the Arizona desert, Chris slept outdoors for the first time. He didn't know this was a flash flood zone. That night his car was destroyed by the flood. To get to more distant places, he started hitchhiking while traveling on foot. One day he caught a ride with a homeless couple. That night the three talked about their families around a campfire. Chris felt his home was filled with violence and lies. His father frequently abused his mother. His mother gave birth to the two siblings as a mistress. Chris felt his parents were indifferent to their children, only caring about money and vanity. So he escaped from that home. His parents didn't realize their son was missing until 3 months after he disappeared. The couple told him, at an abandoned naval base, many wanderers had gathered. If he got there, Jan would personally make him a hat. After saying goodbye to the homeless couple, Chris began heading toward Alaska, his sacred destination. After leaving behind a life of material comfort, every physical sensation became more real. Even just a found apple became an incredibly sweet delicacy. When he got tired of walking, he hitchhiked. He learned from hunters how to store food in the wild. After reaching the river, he found a cave to adapt to outdoor life and build up wilderness survival skills. Seeing kayaks in a store, he thought of traveling by paddling. Going to the river management office to inquire, he learned getting a river permit would take 12 years. Chris was shocked by this kind of regulation, so without any experience he entered the rapids on his own. After wandering for who knows how long, he felt the urge to call his family for the first time. Just as he was hesitating, the old man across from him ran out of phone credit and the call dropped. So he gave his only coin to the old man, then dragged his kayak and set off again. Living penniless felt incredibly thrilling to him. He decided to live this way forever, until one day reality taught Chris a lesson. After passing through the dam's floodgate, he got swept into a canal and lost his bearings. He had to drag his kayak across the desert, then hitchhike to the ocean. A sandstorm blew away his exhaustion. He headed north looking for cities, and accidentally arrived in Mexico. Since he had no ID, he couldn't cross the border. He ran to the railroad tracks to hop a train for a trip with an unknown destination. After the train reached a wilderness station, it suddenly stopped. Patrolling security with hunting dogs rushed over, beat him up badly, and warned him never to hop trains again. Chris finally arrived at Slab City and reunited with the homeless couple. This was a tribe of nomads and wanderers. They lived in RVs, leading lives without desires or demands. At dinner, Chris learned about Jan's background. She had a son who also disappeared suddenly like Chris. So when Jan saw Chris, it was like seeing her own child. After leaving Slab City, Chris continued his journey. Jan took him to the station and gave him a gift. It was a hat Jan had made herself. At this point, 1.5 years had passed since he left home.